I'd like to share 3 different poses for people doing yoga who are pregnant. I myself have 3 daughters, and I practice yoga through at least 2 of my pregnancies. I wasn't practicing regularly yet with my first, and I felt a huge difference in just the comfort of my body and how strong I felt, and I was definitely in a better mental state of mind as well, practicing yoga through my second and third pregnancy, so I highly recommend it. And we just have to consider a couple of modifications, many different modifications throughout pregnancies that are different than practicing with a non-pregnant body. So the poses I'd like to share today are Paschimottanasana, or seated forward fold, as the first. And for this, I recommend using a strap. It's the easiest way to get into the position, simply because we just have this big belly in front of us, especially during third trimester, and we just don't have the mobility to fold all the way down. So to get into this pose with a big tummy in front of you, you can bend one leg at a time. So bring your feet to you instead of having to bend down and torque your back. Often during pregnancy, it's a little bit more comfortable to stand with our legs wider apart than we may have when we're not pregnant. So if it's comfortable to have the feet together, that is fine. If you feel more comfortable with your feet at a hip distance, that's also fine. Just make sure that you scoot forward onto your sits bones, and if this is too much, you can always bend the knees. And we always have a straight back and hinge forward from the hips. So if we can't move any farther than this, because we might be in second trimester or third trimester, then we just use our arms and the strength of our arms to bring the strap towards us, bringing the feet towards us, and we still get that nice hamstring stretch. If you're still in first trimester and your stomach isn't as large, then you might want a little combination of some forward motion and using your arm strength to bring the strap to you. And again, you can bend your knees if necessary. Just always making sure that we have a straight back and that our weight is on our sits bones. All right, we'll set our strap aside. Second modification that I'd like to share is what to do with chair twist. So if we're in chair pose, and normally we would do a prayer twist coming all the way down, you notice there is no space in here between my stomach and my legs. So first trimester, maybe just a gentle twist. We don't want to do too much twisting, anything too dramatic during any trimesters while we're pregnant, but towards the second and third trimester, we just don't have room for this. So the modification for a chair twist is going to be the open arm version. And this is much more gentle on the spine. There's less pulling on the different abdominal muscles. And we can have a different variety of degrees of twist. So when the teacher cues to open up to twist, this might be enough. Or if we're feeling shoulder and back tension from carrying this big load in front of us, we might choose to cactus the arms in that mild twist. And if we're feeling good, nice and strong, we can move all the way, maybe lowering into the squat to put some more of that, some more of the effort in our legs. And then we'll come out of that. And then the last pose for pregnancy that I like to share is Shavasana. How to take Shavasana when you're in second and third trimesters and you can't lay on your back anymore. So I'm using pillows today. You can easily use blocks, bolsters, or blankets for this. So I would recommend placing a blanket or a nice pillow in front of the body, a blanket, bolster, or pillow in back of the body, and then a small pillow, blanket, even can block if that's all you have on hand. And for Shavasana, we'll come onto our side. We'll come into a comfortable side lying position. We'll get the neck in line so that it feels nice and straight. And then, just like we would when we're trying to sleep at night in our beds, when we have that supportive back pillow behind us, we'll use a blanket pillow or bolster behind us. And just wedge it kind of under against us so we feel some support from behind. And then the front prop, which will be a bolster, blanket, or pillow, we'll place between our knees and supporting our belly in a way that feels nice. And here is a very relaxing, restful position for a pregnant person. And this would also be good just to take some relaxing time during the day. You don't have to wait for Shavasana to relax. And those are my 3 modifications for pregnant people. Namaste.